Hello, my friends, and welcome to tonight's episode of the League of Amazing Adventurers here on Tabletop Rolls. As always, before we get started with the show, a couple of announcements, including a special announcement from Abby. Abby, take it away.
Hey guys! So, I recently partnered with Pilots to the Rescue, which is a rescue organization, and I wanted to give them a little shout out just so you guys know what they're doing, because a lot of us here at the League of Amazing Adventurers have pets, so it's like a little close to all of us here. So I want to talk about an amazing organization called Pilots to the Rescue. Every year, approximately 1.5 million animals are euthanized due to overcrowding in shelters. By supporting organizations like PTTR, we can reduce that number. Pilots to the Rescue helps at-risk animals get out of overcrowded shelters and to a second chance. They're a nonprofit, volunteer-driven 501c3 public benefit aviation organization, which means if you donate, you can write it off on your taxes. So their mission is to transport at-risk animals so they can find their forever homes. And with the world on hold due to the pandemic, the work they're doing to transport these critters is even more important. You can visit their website at pilotstotherescue.org, which I will link in the comments in a bit, to learn more, donate, and check out their merch. And they've got things like hoodies, and they sent me this little face mask here, which is really cute. It's got their logo on it, which is nice. So, yeah. Check them out and consider adoption if you're looking at pets.
Or at least donating to a valuable cause. You love to see some saved animals here at Tabletop Rolls.
Yes.
Number 2, happy Trans Day of Visibility to everyone.
Hear, hear.
Woo!
Trans rights are human rights. And if
Damn
you
straight.
disagree with that, please kindly leave our chat room.
Leave the stream.
Peace.
Quickly.
Bye.
We hate
Yes.
them.
As Matt Mercer himself said,
Oh, did Matt?
trans rights are human rights. That's all there is to it.
Yes. So
Ray
those are
will
the two
personally find you.
sort of
She
geopolitical
will.
things happening that we wanted to push out today. But now some more Tabletop Rolls-centric announcements. Number 1, we have the D&D show on Friday. Second episode. It's a fun, happy campaign where I just murdered their mentor.
Every time you say that, it seems less true.
It's a fun,
Fun, happy campaign.
It's so fun. It's so happy.
Then on Saturday, we have our anime podcast, which I believe this week we're being joined by Cooper as well.
Yes.
Yes.
Play a game, perhaps.
Yes, to play a little bit
Yes.
of games.
Yeah.
And
Of sorts.
Chat, you'll be able to participate in that game, so make sure to come play. And then we are also, on Sunday, we have the Dragon Age stream, where we're going to be continuing to make our way through Dragon Age. I think this week we're going to do Ostagar, and then we're going to get started on the Dwarven center, the Dwarven area of that game. Then, after that, coming up on possibly another night, depending on how well I can convince Matt to come help me with it, there may be some Twisting Corridor streams. At the very least, I'm going to be doing some solo. I'm going to see if I can convince Matt to come help me, because I need help. I can't...
I'm concerned I may not be elite enough for you, Will.
Terrible.
You're
I'm
fine.
but a filthy casual, so...
I am also
Awful.
a casual. I hadn't logged on to WoW in like 2 weeks.
For good reason.
2 weeks? Oh, that's so long.
But other than that, let's introduce our cast. Tonight I am joined by the League of Amazing Adventurers. We have Matt, our head graphic designer here at Tabletop Rolls, playing Chip.
My whiskers are recently trimmed and my pistol is ready.
On my other side, I have Cassandra, also played by Abby, who you all know.
Hey, what's up?
Below Chip is our head artist here at Tabletop Rolls, McKenna.
Hello, that's me.
And then to McKenna's right is our personal ball of chaos, Ray.
Hello, me.
This is true.
And then below McKenna, adjacent to our logo, is the head of the Cooper cult, Cooper.
I just found a piece of Yoshitaka Amano's artwork that I've never seen before, and I simply have to stare at it for 10 straight minutes because his work is so pretty.
Yay!
But with that, all of our announcements are done, so I'm going to roll our intro, and then we'll get right into the game.
Terrible.
Last
flowers.
time, when we left our heroes, they were journeying through the Magiscarred wastes. However, as they were unaware, they quickly became surrounded by a group of undead, and we are going to start tonight's session by rolling initiative.
Oh, right off the bat.
I'm also going to
Oh
pretend.
my god! Sorry, Abby. It scared me. I just saw this man.
Oh, the cam's scary. Men scare me too. Don't worry about it.
Oh, jeez. These initiative rolls are.
I'm so sorry.
They sure are something.
My computer froze. So
Oh,
all I see
boy.
is
Oh my
laughing,
God.
and then it unfreezes, and there's just this man back of it. She has no idea, and I'm just like,
Oh my lord.
The call's coming from inside the house.
Oh, no.
Get Drew Barrymore out of there.
Abby, I hate to alarm you, but there's a man derogatory behind you.
Oh, bestie, I don't know how to tell you this, but the map has not loaded for me in Roll20.
Okay,
Oh,
cool. I was
no.
about to ask him as well.
Nor I.
Oh, have I not moved you over to the map? I haven't moved you.
I'm-
over to
You
the
hate
map.
us!
I'm
I'm
hoping
trapped.
that's.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Oh god,
Yep,
there's
there
so
it
many
is.
of them.
Want us to fail.
what the fuck is this, Will?
They booted us off the internet initiative tracker.
Oh my god.
Oh, they did. That's
All right,
fine.
don't worry. I still have it. So I'll just.
We all
okay,
get nat.
cool,
We
cool.
all get nat
We
20s.
could all roll again. Why? Let's just all roll again.
This is
Just
a
for
map
fun.
of somebody.
You know what? Just because I'm
It's so
kind,
fun.
sure. Go ahead.
Okay.
Oh, we're feeling generous tonight. Love that.
Listen,
for
y'all are
us.
going to need
Watch me
all
roll.
the
Watch me
help
crit fail.
that you can get.
Yeah?
Not in
So
this
let me
fight.
tell you about my backup character.
Hey,
Oh my
bestie.
god.
She's great.
Hey, bestie, I'm afraid to tell you this.
She can't read.
This map
Is that the
someone who
same-
woke up and chose violence today.
Did my initiative go? I can't tell.
I think
Yes, it did.
Chip ate his cheese. Goodness.
Sweet.
Good for him.
How bad was? Oh, 28! Yeah!
Alrighty. Sending. Professor Cassandra Nim links.
Chip doesn't have a name. He's just Professor.
he's just professor.
His first name
Alrighty,
is
so
Professor.
up first is in fact Professor Chip. There are a number of ghouls with strange glowing claws around you.
Ooh, I hate that.
Well, I'm going to pretend that I don't know anything about them, because my character doesn't, despite
We did hear a bit about them.
a little bit, yes. But I'm going to now try and recall what we heard to possibly suss out some weaknesses or strengths.
Cool. You can
So
make
I would like to make a knowledge check of some kind,
a
Will.
religion, arcana check.
I would like to do Arcana. That seems more actually kind of Chip's wheelhouse.
All right, arcana me away.
26.
A 26. That's good for that's a critical success. So you get to know 4
Huzzah!
questions about arcane ghouls.
I did the whole, like, the world freezes and suddenly all the images flash before Chip's eyes. He remembers things. His mind palace. All right, so first of all, I would like to know their immunities.
Immunities include death effects, disease, paralyzed, poison, and unconscious.
I relay all of that to everyone.
Yeah.
They're immune to unconscious. That's weird. Second, I would like to know their special attack, their special ability, like their coolest thing?
They have several special abilities. How many of them would you like? You have three
Can I
questions.
get all of them? Hold on, let me just think what I want to use for my third question. I would like to know just one because I want to know about vulnerabilities they have.
All right, so they don't have any
weaknesses.
vulnerabilities, and I think the most important thing for you to know about is their magical drain ability. So any creature the arcane ghoul strikes with their claws that has spell slots must make a DC 20 will save or lose a spell slot at random. The arcane ghoul then gains temporary hit points equal to twice the spell slot's level.
That's horrifying. I love that.
I just kind of turn to Ray and say, keep them away from the sparkle fingers.
Okay.
The sparkle fingers.
Sparkle finger.
And that was just one action. And my second action, I'm going to try and strategically access the green dotted ghoul over here, the one that's closest to us.
Yep.
And then I'm going to try and put some hard science between its eyes.
Please, fire at will.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
24?
That's a hit, but not a crit.
I'm okay with that. So that will be, and because this was a strategic shot, 7 piercing damage and 5 precision damage.
For 12
So
damage in total?
12, yes.
All right, it's still standing. Better than it ever did.
Yeah, kind of expected. But I share all that knowledge with everyone.
Sorry.
No worries.
You're
And
leaving
then-
us by
I
airwalking
just
away.
wanted to look at the fucking info and I clicked it and I'm dumb. I'm sorry.
Fine. Cassandra,
Magical
you're up.
casters, protect thyselves.
That's the goal.
What you got for us, Cassandra?
Well, I doubt now is the best time to let them know I'm magical. But so I'm worried. I don't think we put the new longbow that I grabbed in, but I wouldn't know how to do that in the first place.
I can check quickly. I just have to let your page load.
Sweet. I'm thinking about shooting them, which is not something I normally do. You know,
No, I
don't usually do
updated
weapons.
your longbow.
So anyway, I started blasting.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna start blasting.
All right, who would you like to fire at?
Good question. Let's do whoever is closest to me. I'm thinking the dude with the blue dot.
Blue dot. Okay.
Blue dot dude.
That will hit blue dot. That will be 6 points of
He's
damage.
asking for it.
Yeah.
He is asking for it. That is true.
Hissing and snarling.
And I'm going to hit
That's a big
red
sound.
dot with attack 2.
Unfortunately, that will whiz by their head.
Well, I'm gonna try again.
Crit fish.
Wow.
That will hit.
Nice.
Click on the damage now. You should get your damage.
That'll
Hell
hit.
yeah.
They don't have very high AC.
Got it.
No,
Understood.
these guys are pretty low level.
We'd
Oh.
love to see it.
They just have
Yeah, they're
nasty
probably
abilities.
just somebody's thrall.
So this one's going to use. Oh, it's only half its speed. It can't do that then.
I like how there's just a huge block of them with Ray in the middle in the initiative order.
Yep.
That one's going to
Speaking-
stride.
hello.
Speaking
twice.
of the initiative order, I seem to have disappeared from it.
No, you're right here at 21.
I don't see that.
I don't see him either.
Oh,
Is he disguised as a ghoul?
I have links on the initiative order, so I'll let you know when you are up. Link, sorry.
That's good with me.
You're stealth-like.
Oh, and also technically, anyway, this one has stride twice to get right beside you, Nim.
Yeah.
I think you know what's coming.
Yeah.
Oh no.
15.
Ha! He misses.
Well, fair enough.
She limbos out of the way.
Nim, you're up.
Limbo. All right, fantastic. I'm sincerely hoping these things don't have AoE, but AoE, AOO, AOO. Y'all already know what I'm casting. I'm casting Airwalk. And with Airwalk, I did the trigonometry geometry for this before I got on stream, because otherwise it would have been like a half-hour process. If I walk 30 feet at a 45-degree angle, I can go 20 feet in this direction and, well, technically it's 21 feet and some change and 20 feet up.
I
So-
trust you.
Thank you. I'm so glad you
The
trust me.
professor is so proud.
So I'm gonna go 20 feet in that direction over here, and perhaps per maybes I can get some kind of marker on my character notating that they are floating. I don't know what marker would be good for that, but
Do like a wing.
Let's do that.
do we have... Sure. Yeah, that works.
Yeah. Anything else, Nim?
Why not?
I think that's it.
All right, so
Yes.
you're 20 feet in the air.
Yup.
You
Great.
can have a little flying as a treat.
As a
As a
treat.
treat.
As a tweet.
So hopefully they can't get me up here.
So this one's going to stride up to there with one action.
And then shoot laser eyes
And
at
then
you.
with their next action, they're going to swift leap
Of course.
and jump up to half its speed, so that'll be 15. So it can get right up to right below you, and it's going to try to grab you while it's up there before it falls.
Ew.
Oh, no!
There's a ghoul attached to your leg.
Fuck me.
But that's its turn.
It was a 4-level spell. Could I not just have this?
No, you simply cannot.
This one's going to
Kick it in the
go,
face.
and it's going to stride to there with one action. And hey, Cassandra,
Hey, bestie.
how does a
Oh,
25 to
no.
hit you sound?
Ooh, let me just double check, but I have this sinking feeling, just in my gut. It's like, what is my AC? Oh, damn it, my AC's 24. Ah!
Alright, great. So you're going to take
Oh.
4 points of slashing damage, and I need a couple of things from you. Number one, I need a fortitude save against paralysis.
Oh, yeah.
No!
They're ghouls. Oh, no.
Okay, that's a critical success because you're higher level than it. And then I need a will save, or else you're going to lose a spell slot.
Oh, great.
What?
That.
Oh,
That's a success. You're good.
Oh,
Hot.
Alright, it's
Hot
going to make a
and
second
sexy.
attack on you.
oh,
24 to
second attack.
hit.
Son of a bitch.
My AC is 24. Does that hit?
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Another 2 slashing damage.
How much slashing damage?
2.
This is not 50.
And then I need
Okay.
another fortitude and another will save.
Woohoo, we hate to see it. Let's start with fortitude, shall we?
Oof.
uh-oh.
Okay, so Cassandra, you become paralyzed. And then can you make me a will save as well? But you're fine. You don't lose any of your spell slots.
Woo, small perks.
Lynx, you're up.
All right. There's a lot of options here.
There is.
So, can she test again in subsequent turns against the paralysis?
Yes.
Okay, otherwise she's like, well, she's out of the fight.
There she goes.
There she goes again.
It's worse than she's unconscious because when they start eating her, arms and stuff, she'll be awake for it.
Oh, God. Matt.
Well,
Yeah, you
actually,
sure said
you
that
know
with
what,
your
Matt?
whole
As
mouth.
Chip says that, they realize that they do in fact
I didn't
have
say that.
another ability
Oh
where
my
they can actually
God.
consume flesh to regain hit points.
Bestie,
Yes.
I'm
Oh
afraid
my
to tell
God.
you this.
Bestie, I'm afraid to tell you this, but
I like that it's labeled offensive or proactive abilities because I do find that offensive.
Oh, damn, I forgot I had that. Shit.
Like, that's very rude.
So, Lynx, what are you doing?
We're gonna go for a flurry of attacks here. Lynx is gonna fire 3 alchemist fires in a row
On what?
Those all should hit.
at this one, this
all-
one, and then this one.
Okay, all 3 of those will hit, and the first one, he's technically flat-footed because he's hanging from Nim, so that will crit.
Perfect.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
This is the first alchemist fire that's gonna crit.
So 14 plus 15, 16, 17, 18 points of damage.
This is the second one
Ah.
with 1 max damage die. Very, very hot and sexy. And this is the third one that's attacking Cassandra.
Ooh.
Okay, 11.
I like to think you had like nice little mini bombs just between your fingers, and you just crazy anime toss where you flung them all
Yeah.
at
Oh,
once.
absolutely.
Like Gambit if he was a pharmacist.
And then 11, and that's enough to kill the one that was biting Abby. Well, clawing at Abby.
perfect.
Perfect.
Oh, good.
Alrighty. Is that your turn, Lynx? I believe it is.
That
That's
is
three.
all 3 of my actions.
Then it's going to be Pink's turn.
Pink. My
It's
favorite
Mr.
color.
Pink.
Oh,
It's
get
Machete.
away from me!
Get away from me, stupid dog.
Stupid dog.
Ooh,
Nope.
that'll fail. It's going to come crashing to the ground.
I hope he breaks his spine.
And then it's going to try again.
Or at least his horrible, horrible teeth.
What's
Oh.
your reflex DC, Nim? What's your reflex save?
My reflex save. Roll 20, work with me here. Reflex save is a +10.
Okay, so that'll be a success then. So this one also manages to grab onto you.
For
But
what?
unfortunately, it takes all of its actions.
Why?
How much more of me is there to grab onto?
Well, this one's on your
Have
left
2
leg.
legs.
This one's on your right leg. And they are technically 10 feet in the air.
Nim, this is a weird time to ask this, but are you wearing like a dress or?
I have
This
this
is a weird time to
designed-
ask.
No, this is an important time to ask because I am 20 feet above everyone. I do have like a half skirt and pant design. I just have never
A
posted.
skort?
It's not a skort, you animal.
Hey, Serena wore a skort in an episode of Sailor Moon.
That's true.
Terrible.
Good for her. Good for Serena. Bad for me. This is bad.
Shy, you're up.
All right.
It's like this weird Christmas tree of people.
Move over here.
They are 10 feet in the air from you, so you can't actually reach them.
I can't reach him.
No.
Okay.
So
So what I will do. Oh. Okay. Wait. I still wanted to move there.
oh, you still want to move there? Okay.
Yeah.
Just like
I wanted to be close to Nim so I can start trying to get these guys off of her.
okay.
I mean, you could do an athletics check to try and get up there too.
Just dragged him out of the air.
do you want to, Shy?
I'm not
kinda
sure that-
do.
The success rate may not be very high.
Okay, roll it.
Yank him out.
Roll your athletics check to grab one of these ghouls' legs.
To be fair, they're low.
31.
Crit
I think
success.
that's a crit success.
I'll say
You-
that. I'll say that was part of your movement action to get over there because you have a ridiculous amount of movement. Which one would you like to
That's-
grab onto?
I just walk over and yank. I'll do pink since we haven't really put any damage on him.
All right, so you're
I hope it
grabbing
tears
onto
it in
Pink
half.
right now. They're still grabbing onto Nim. You're kind of in this like human chain, but now both of them are within your reach.
What have I done?
You could punch him now too because that's only 2 actions.
Yep.
23.
23 will hit for 15 points of damage. It's still standing, but does not look happy.
Cool. Is that all 3 of my turns?
No, you still have one more action because you just moved
Yeah.
and jumped. You jumped.
Oh,
and
the
then-
move is part of the jump. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like within the same movement space. So.
Unfortunately, the 13 will not be enough.
Right.
And I'm not going to say the ghoul is getting flanked because, yeah. This one's going to go.
I mean, he's not flanked.
Ray just yanked him out of the air like, what's good, small one?
Cassandra. Attack the first. No, that'll miss you. Attack the second. 24 will hit though for 5 points of slashing damage, and I need a will save. You're already paralyzed.
Oh, no.
Then,
Well, they're
can
just-
I cast verbally when I'm paralyzed?
Yes.
Because I do have a reaction for when blood gets spilt, or my blood
Oh.
specifically.
Okay, you can use that if you'd like.
Good, because I will. Blood vendetta.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my.
All right.
It only deals 2 damage, damn it.
Yeah, you rolled minimum damage, unfortunately.
Ouch.
But
But he might take persistent bleed.
it's this will saving
It's just the
throw.
first time she's used it, so she's not used to
They'll
it.
get a failure. They'll take 2 points of
Oh.
damage.
Also, she's paralyzed. Cut her some slack.
Or just cut her.
I do not approve of that.
That's what the
Coder.
ghouls are doing.
So it had to stride once.
But we
to
don't
get
like
there.
them.
And then can you make me your will save, Cassandra?
Suppose I can do that for you, Will.
Thank you. I want to see if you
I
get
suppose.
temporary hit points.
Save against will.
Cool, that's a
Ooh.
success. This one's going to go
Whee!
25, and then 5, 10, 15, 25.
Will that one have the audacity?
Yes.
The audacity.
You're a meal. You're a snack. 26.
A scrumptious little meal.
Scrumptious.
For 2 points of slashing damage and a will save.
Guess what? Blood Vendetta. Or wait,
Oh,
can I
my
get?
lord.
You don't have another
Only one
reaction.
Damn it!
But can I get that will save?
Well,
Yeah, one
I guess you
reaction
can get
per
that
turn,
will
I think.
save. Let's hope I'm still very willful.
Oh.
Ooh woo. That is a failure.
Oh no.
So Abby.
What about hero point?
Oh,
Oh, that's a
Oh.
success.
Yeah!
Curses.
Worth it.
now you are
solved-
without your safety net for not dying.
Yay!
Oh.
Chip, you're up.
I guess we'll just have
Hey,
to
chat.
keep her alive.
Hey, chat. You wanna donate to the life insurance for Cassandra?
What?
Hey, these
What?
things don't
Cooper,
feel that
fuck
much.
off. Cooper,
What?
fuck off.
I don't.
Oh,
what?
thank you.
The real villain was Cooper all along.
All along.
Lynx is acting pretty sus.
Oh, and Care Bear just gave one to Cass.
Care Bear,
Aw,
do be
sweet.
caring.
Thank you, Care Bear.
But Chip, it's your turn.
May your kilts be comfortable, Care Bear.
True.
All right. So I do not like what's going on with Cassandra right there. Which one? There was the red one that just got the temporary hit points, right?
No, Red didn't get any because Cassandra succeeded.
Oh yes, because she passed. But anyway, it's right next to us, and we've pretty much established at this point that they don't get AOs. So I'm just going to spend my turn unloading point blank range a lot of pistol shots into this guy.
Okay, fire at will.
First one is going to be strategic though, because I want that sweet, sweet extra damage.
Yep.
So first one, that is terrible odds.
Oh
Roll.
no!
Oh.
Oh boy. And second one is well,
Oh, 20 will do it for 8 points.
to hell with science. Bam.
Hell with science.
Still standing.
And sadly, that's my turn because still strategic assessment still takes an action.
Cassandra, make a fortitude save. The DC is 15.
Woohoo! See, that seems very reasonable, but watch me not make it.
I believe
Understandable.
in
Have
you,
a nice day.
Bestie. I believe in you.
Bestie, I'm afraid to tell you this.
Bestie!
There it is.
Bestie!
You tempted fate. You tempted fate.
Nettie Cole, thank you for the follow.
And fate spit in your face.
DC 14 save will unfortunately be a failure. You remain to be paralyzed. This ghoul's going to go. It's going to step to there, and it's going to attack a now flanked and paralyzed Cassandra.
Now, Will, think of the wonderful plot line you will lose if you kill her.
24 to hit for 4 slashing, and I need another will save.
Do I get that sweet, sweet reaction yet?
Yes.
Yes, you do
I'll
have a
use
reaction
it.
now.
I use that sweet, sweet reaction for some blood vendetta.
Okay.
That might kill it, honestly.
It's going to make a will
We can only
save.
hope.
It'll fail, so it'll take the 5 points. It's still standing.
Oh dear.
It's gonna take that persistent fire damage as well.
It
it's
will
one of
at
the
the
two
end of
still
its turn.
standing.
That's a success, and then it'll make another attack and miss, and then it will die to Cooper's minimum persistent damage because it has 2 hit points.
Yeah. You love to see it.
I
You'll
love
love to
that.
see it.
Nim, there are 2 ghouls and a ray hanging off of your legs. What would you like to do?
Yeah.
This is the-
Well, I'm very lucky that electric arc only has 2 targets. And I am not going to include Ray in
Yay.
that. So here we go. 12
Alright.
damage. Make those reflex saves.
Both
They
will fail.
both fail.
Oh!
But not a lot too, which is sweet. Oh,
So I just say, enough of that. Get off of me.
And
Don't
Ray falls
touch
to
me.
the ground at that point. Actually, Ray,
I want to
make me a
believe that
reflex
Ray
wa-
just kind of like
Ray,
falls
make-
on her butt.
Ray, do you want to fall down or do you want to grab onto Nim's leg?
You know the answer to that question, Will.
Hi.
use
on
Nim
the
as a
leg.
swing.
Okay, make me a reflex save to Tumble Monkey.
Tumble monkey.
Incredible.
That's a new NPC right there.
20? That's good enough. You managed to grab onto Nim's leg.
Can I believe I have
Hi.
Hi, can I, like, as an extra action, because at this point, if she's on me, that's gonna be, like, fall damage. Can I, in true Cassandra fashion, like, help her up, like, get her up on my hip?
Oh,
Sure.
And I think those are my actions.
All right.
I'm just paralyzed, so Nim's on
You're
babysitting
up.
duty.
Exactly.
Cassandra's
I mean,
paralyzed.
someone has to be.
Lynx has no way to help remedy the paralysis, but what he is gonna do instead is just unload his crossbow
All right.
3 in a row again.
The 27 will
one's
hit,
gonna
but
hit.
the 12 and the 15 will miss.
That is okay.
Oh,
And I am targeting this one.
nice.
All right. Which one are you targeting? Red or blue?
Blue dot.
Blue dot. For 12 points of damage,
Yes, sir.
you take it out, Lynx.
Delightful.
Next up is Ray.
Okay. I will make the journey back.
You're
Over
20.
here.
You're 20 feet in the air.
All right.
Oh,
make
no.
me a athletics or acrobatics check to swing off a Nim and get your movement over.
Yes!
21.
That's a success. You're good.
Hey!
Oh, wow.
I a spider monkey.
This is the weirdest Cirque du Soleil show I've ever seen, and I've seen one in Vegas.
How high is this one up in the air?
It's not in the air. It's on the ground. So you basically just use Nim as like a pole vault, flipped in the air a couple times, and landed there.
Perfect.
Cute.
I
Red.
want to stomp its head into the ground.
Hot.
Okay,
Love
make
that
your
for
one
you.
punch then.
28.
That will critically hit it.
Cool. I just want to yeet my foot into its skull.
Yeah. So like Ray, as you're like coming down and like landing, you just like double land on its head, put it into the ground, take it out, and end with a perfect stance.
Yes! Yes!
Excellent.
But what does a Russian judge give it?
Oh, yeah. What does the judge give me?
They give
7.
it an 8.9.
Ah! I didn't point my toes.
The
Nim
point
gives
toes were
you
not
like
pointed,
a little golf
as the
clap.
pole you
You bent
used
one
was
knee.
wobbly. Yeah.
The pole was wobbly, yes. I could not point my toes off the pole.
Your pole is a person, so.
Now, out of curiosity, Cassandra, can you make me another fortitude save?
No, I cannot. What up? My name's Cassandra. I have no fortitude. Oh, there it is. Hello.
Okay, and then after like the
Nice.
next
There we
round,
go.
Cassandra is no longer paralyzed.
I'm immediately going to give her some nice heals. 31 back to you.
Oh, thank you.
I tried to be, because you've been through a lot recently.
It's been a trying time.
I think you're the only one that took damage, now that I think
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah, Nim's just enjoying like running around in the air. It's like, this is fun!
Can you get down from there?
She
I
will when
can't.
those 5 minutes pass.
Don't be mean. I imagine it's a bit like you know how when Elsa runs across water, there's like a little like of ice. I imagine it's that, but with like starry little twinkly sparkles.
I love it.
Oh, I love that.
very
Nim,
on
while you're
brand.
up there, do you want to make me a perception check?
I
Ooh.
do. Thank you for asking.
What do your Nim eyes see?
My Nim eyes got a 24.
So, Nim, behind you, from the direction you were traveling, you see a large sort of storm cloud rapidly moving towards all of you.
Bestie.
And with that 24, you can tell that the storm cloud itself is like, it's low to the ground, and it's not in fact a cloud of storms, but it appears to be a cloud of spirits.
Oh. A what?
Oh, it's the Wild Hunt.
Imagine, if you will, a storm. I'm calling this a wraith storm.
I mean, it's a bit on the nose, but all right. Gets the point.
Only a little.
I'm looking around the map right now. I do see what appears to be perhaps a stairway leading into the earth.
Well, the stairway actually leads up to a sort of
Oh.
what would have been a building, but it's been corroded
Well,
over time.
can I do a perception check to look for shelter, perhaps?
Yeah, if you'd like, you can.
Somewhere we could get out of the storm and spirits? Oh, that's not very good.
Well,
I will.
oh, McKenna, you can also make one.
Yeah, just because I'm.
You got better vantage point.
23.
Yeah, with the better vantage point, you can see like forward a little bit. It's going to be tight because the storm is moving very quickly. However, there is a large building, and it looks to be. And you identify this as the area that you were heading to anyway.
Professor turns to Ray, like, I don't want to make a habit of this, but carry me.
Ray just kind of scoops him up like a baby.
All right, I'm gonna descend on that 45-degree angle and just be like, we gotta hustle, but there's a building in that direction.
All right, and this is going to become a chase.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Ray kind of looks at her shoes and goes, I think I got some gunk on them.
So can
Ew.
everyone roll me a new initiative for this chase?
Woo!
Your
Oh,
goal
boy.
in this chase is to escape the Wraith Storm.
Oh no, I got a 13.
Ray, no!
Ray and the Wraiths.
Terrible.
That's great. The guy who's being carried gets the high one.
Can we switch?
All right, Nim, it's your turn. Oh, there you go. Perfect. So, the first obstacle you have is that this is sort of in like a valley, of a sandy dune valley. So as you're like trying to rush up this sand dune, the sand that you're running up is kind of like being loose underneath your feet and is making it very difficult to get up here. This can be changed with a survival check to find a better path, a nature check to find a better path, or a athletics check to power your way through it.
Oof.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Survive.
tell you.
Amazingly, for the rat who wears a waistcoat and wears tweed, his survival is 2. He's a city rat.
Isn't that surprising, bestie?
No.
But I am going to try and do a nature check, which actually is decent. And I'm picturing it in this way, that Chip is literally backseat driving as he's being carried Yoda style. He's just pointing out, oh, don't step there. That sand looks loose. Don't open that chest. That's a booby trap.
Roll it.
No, 24?
A 24 is a success. You managed to
Huzzah.
help basically point out a clear path for Ray and yourself to get up. However, it's still going to be a little bit of time before you're at the top of the dune. Lynx, how would you like to deal with this?
What are the checks again? Survival and...
Survival, nature, and athletics.
There's my survival. I can't spell. I'll do a survival check. I'm gonna use a hero point.
A 24 is a success. Lynx, you managed to orienteer your way to the top of the sand dunes. Nim, you're up.
I'm also gonna try a nature check to see if I can find a good place to walk. Hey,
Nim?
look at that.
You find a good place to walk. You're making your way uptown. Cassandra.
See, I'm just really curious. Like, what is the minimum for these rolls? Because, Bestie, I hate to tell you this, it's all gonna be straight roll. It's all zeros.
Well,
I mean,
take your pick.
can you maybe come up with the clever use of a spell to help, maybe?
Good question.
Will, I have a question.
I have an answer.
Can I, as my nature check, I almost just did this. What I wanted to use was to use my water stone to make like the ground in front of me wet and therefore more packed down.
Yeah.
Like if you've ever walked on the beach, it's easier to walk on the part of the beach that is slightly wet than it is to walk in like the dry sand.
Yeah, of course.
So maybe Cassandra can follow me.
Yeah, I'll let that decrease the DC a little bit.
Wait, and I'm gonna add a little guidance to myself on top of that one.
You love to see
And
it.
let's hope this nature check really pulls through.
You got this, bestie. You got it.
A 20. With Nim's help, that has lowered the DC to that. So you're able to get up the hill. Ray, you are halfway up the hill. You're moving a little bit slower because there's a Yoda on your back. What would you like to do? Athletics, survival, or nature?
Strong shoulders you have.
31.
Boom. Ray,
Fucking
you
awful.
book it up the side of this thing, and like as y'all are getting up to the top, you see the storm gaining on you a little bit, but you're still keeping a decent pace. However, as you're running in, the ruins become thicker and more condensed.
Grogu.
So I need a perception check, or
Uh-oh.
else a perception check, a engineering lore check, a city planning lore check, or a acrobatics check to kind of squeeze through tunnels. So Chip, what would you like to do?
One of those was perception, right?
Yep.
Okay. I think my perception is actually my best of all those. I certainly don't have city planning. Yeah, I'm gonna.
How often do people have city planning lore as a main stat?
You'd be
I mean-
surprised.
Grade.
I picked up law lore, and that turned out to be pointless
Oh, well,
So
not
far,
so far.
the worst day of your life so far.
Boom, that's a success. You managed to find yourself a path through it. Lynx.
I suppose I cannot do another survival check.
No, you can do perception, or you could actually, yeah, survival should be on this list too. If you want to do survival, you can.
But I can't do it twice in a row, can I?
That's for skills challenges. This is a chase, whole different thing.
Oh!
Oh.
Ooh. Unfortunately, an 18 is not going to be successful. Lynx, you're used to traveling through ruins like this, but this is a new area for you. So you don't actually know your way around this section of the ruins, and you manage to get a little bit lost. I need you
What
to...
if I ever manage to roll above a 10? Like, what if?
I need you to make me a will save.
Okay.
Unfortunately, that's a failure, but not a critical failure. So as you're
I
trying
mean,
to rush
statistically.
through these ruins, the first bit of the storm will catch up to you, and you're going to take 7 points of cold damage.
I'm gonna say ow.
The chill of the grave.
Nim,
I
you're
also
up.
have 69 health now.
Nice.
Hey.
Nim, you're up.
Thank you for the hero point.
I almost want to think the entire point of the fan was to set up that joke.
I just have this to like punctuate moments. Just 'cause I
Ah,
think it's,
do
like,
declare.
You
I
love to
do
see it.
declare.
But Nim, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
It is my turn. I'm gonna make a perception check to see if
Make
I
it.
can see my way around. 27?
That's a success. You managed to find your way through. You managed to escape through the city. Cassandra.
Ooh, let's hope perception goes well.
Oh, bestie.
Fortunately, that's a
too.
failure. I need a will save from you.
Ooh, we know how this has been going. This is
Ooh.
one of them days.
You're going to take double the damage. 4 points of cold damage. As
It could
the
be worse.
Wraith
That could be much
Storm
worse.
catches up to you. Ray, you're up.
All right, we've done perception.
Yep, perception, survival, or
Acrobatics?
acrobatics
Was it?
to squeeze
Or-
through parkour.
Eh,
That is a failure.
It's chilly in here.
should
Make
I
me
hero point it?
If you want to. Otherwise, you can make me a will save.
I'll make a will save.
23 is unfortunately not a success.
Oh God, no.
Take 5 points of cold damage.
Okay, that's not bad.
Ray, they're getting closer.
Am I the only one who made it through?
She's like, I know.
Actually, everyone
I
eventually
know.
makes it through. You guys just got caught up in the storm a bit. Which is why you took that damage. And now... Boom.
Ooh.
And I need to change.
Oh no, I don't like what those are.
So, as you guys are running in, and I changed the coloring of this map's grid to blue, just because things were a little bit hard to see. But just know,
Oh.
like, the blue lines are just there purely because things were a bit hard to see.
I didn't even notice, really, so good job.
It do be like that.
So eventually you guys make it into that large building. It's sort of like a large domed building with several wings coming off of it.
Do you recognize this place, Lynx?
Yes.
I don't think I do. Do I, Will?
Yes,
A
you
lot
do,
of
Lynx.
spidey webs.
Do I recognize it through the spider webs? Is the real question.
No, but you would recognize this atrium that you're
Okay.
sitting in. And the spider
Is
webs
this your
are
hat
open.
on the ground?
Yeah.
I do recognize this place.
Well, that's both good and bad, I suppose. Does anyone need any a little healing? I know that got a little spooky there for a moment.
I'll be fine for now.
I'm good.
Yes, we'll be fine.
Lynx is going to start investigating the area around them to see how safe or unsafe it is.
Sure. I'll give you a short
How-
description of this atrium.
How
So,
dark is it?
it is dark. So, there's no natural light coming, like, other than the natural light coming from this door, there's no natural light in here. So, you guys will need visibility aid. These doors are
Yeah.
currently closed, so you don't quite see the spider webs yet, but you'll see them eventually. In this small atrium, the wooden floors here have almost been blasted with magical energy that has drained the color from them and have turned them almost into stone. A very petrified wood, basically, is what you're walking on. The two large doors that once protected this place from the elements have been blown down. Inside of this area are several stone benches and 2 statues. This was obviously some sort of atrium for people to sit and wait before going in. Or perhaps just like a small community rest area at some point.
Okay. I don't think Lynx is familiar enough with magic as a wear and tear effect to understand that that's what has happened to the doors, but he's also definitely sure that that's not supposed to have happened to these doors ever by natural circumstances.
Yeah.
Out of his pocket, he's going to pull from all the way back over 20 episodes ago a light exuding necklace. Wow! And put it on.
Perfect. So you'll shed light within 30 feet of yourself.
Yep.
Chip quietly puts his hooded lantern back into his coat.
Santa has dark vision, so she's not too worried.
I think
Yeah,
I'll have dancing lights up just in case.
Fair enough.
Lynx
is it
isn't
like-
worried either, but it's just a matter of providing vision for those who don't have it.
Little planetarium of dancing lights.
Yeah.
Neat.
Pretty.
Is there anything? Is anything odd in the foyer, perhaps, or the atrium, I should say?
Well, Chip, would you like to use that ability?
Yes.
So, the thing that is odd, or at least I should say, the thing that is most odd, is that the dust in front of this door here appears to have been visibly opened at some point, but the door is now closed again, so someone has been through here recently.
So the doors aren't actually knocked off their hinges like on the map.
So the big front doors that you guys came in through are, but these there's another
He's
set of
talking about
doors
this
right
one.
here
Oh, okay.
that are closed.
I pull a little magnifying glass like, the dust here has been disturbed, and yet the doors are sealed. Intriguing.
They are large iron doors, and on them is some sort of script that you all can't make out easily.
Can I try to decipher what language it could be?
Yeah, you can make me a society check to try to get an idea of the language and what it says.
Sure.
I can help if necessary. I speak 8 languages.
All right, I've used a hero point.
A 27 is a success. So you can recognize this as Kalnimian, which is the language of the Kalnim people who once basically lived in this area. And the script says something along the lines of, in order to gain entry, one must share their knowledge to receive it.
The fuck does that mean?
Oh, go ahead.
Do either of the oracles have any idea what this could mean?
Well, I think you just share something you might know that maybe it doesn't. Or perhaps maybe even something it does. I'll give it a go. And I'll walk up to the door and say,
He'd probably be standing at the door too.
the inventor is supposed to be coming back eventually. The creator of the weapon. That's knowledge, I suppose. Otherwise, I know an all right recipe for a ration stew, and I'll read it out.
After you read out the recipe for the ration stew, to your vision, Cassandra, the door will become somewhat translucent, but still opaque. You think you could walk through it now.
Well, I suppose I'll give it a go, and I'll walk on through.
All right, put
Wait,
yourself
that
where you walk
worked?
on through to. Put yourself where you walk on through to.
Ooh, I'll just like right to the other side.
Okay, perfect. And yeah, this room is filled with a spider web that goes all across the floor, up the walls, and on the ceiling.
Horrifying.
I'm not.
I'll
seeing
call
it
back
tonight.
from the side or whisper. I'll be like, "There's a lot of spider webs in here."
Link starts to juggle an alchemist fire in his hand.
Can I explain to the door my process for divination?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, it's like a whole business involving oracle cards and like a star map. I can get more into it if you want, but
If you'd like
for the
to.
sake of...
It's totally up to you.
So basically, she would use their tarot cards, but they have constellations on them. And depending on where she puts them down and then flips them over on the star map, they would have like different meanings relative to one another. And that is how she would divine and read omens and that sort of thing. So she explains that process to the door.
The door becomes somewhat translucent to you, and it actually will then, as it's gotten enough information for this party, will become translucent for everyone. So you can all now see into the room.
Oh, that's fun.
Here, I'll give y'all some room. Scoot over.
See, Chip just stands there disappointed for a moment and then says,
Cassandra, do you stand there?
I suppose.
Okay, everyone stop. We need to roll initiative.
Oh no!
Chip wants to give his knowledge.
Oh God.
1/4 of all bones in the human body are found in your feet.
I just wanted to make some room for everybody else.
Y'all, I cannot roll above a fucking 8 tonight.
I'm so sorry, bestie.
Alrighty, and
God,
now
Chip's on fire tonight with his.
Yeah, good for him. Oh,
31.
Cassandra.
So, descending from the roof
Oh, I hate that.
is a large spider
Oh.
that is covered
Oh
in
my
webs. It is not a Lang spider. I just used the token art for it, so it'll show up as a Lang spider on the initiative tracker for chat.
No, I don't want to see that.
But it's its own thing. And basically, upon its abdomen, on the back area of its abdomen, basically wrapped up in webs, you can see two skeletal figures basically clawing, trying to get out.
Oh.
In
This
its
is a
butt?
corpse carrier spider. Lynx,
Gross.
you're familiar with these creatures. They are a sort of like aberrant spider that collects undead on its back to use as a natural defense and egg sacs. And with that,
I got it, guys. We just gotta burn it.
we get started. So
Probably.
the spider will go first. It's going to start off with a fling and swing.
Yeah.
So it's going to send one of the fling one of the undead on its back up to 60 feet, and then stride to it, and the undead will get a make a melee strike against a creature that is adjacent to it.
Why are you like this?
Oh
it will-
no!
It will come after Cassandra.
Oh.
28 to hit Cassandra should hit for 9
goodness.
slashing.
That hits. And it draws blood, I'm guessing?
Yes.
Blood vendetta!
Blood vendetta!
Oh, sure
How
thing.
dare you?
Another will save.
Oh, great. We're doing this again.
Oh.
It will critically
Oh, that's a critical fail.
20
Oh,
points
we
of
love to see
damage.
that.
It's still standing. Well, the skeleton is still standing, but yeah. Okay, so that's 2 of
I
the
love
spider's
fire.
actions. And then for its next action, it's going to take a bite out of Nim.
Wouldn't it much rather take a bite out of crime?
Yeah, that'll
33.
hit. Not critically, though.
Okay, that'll be 14
Not
piercing.
your night.
And I need you to make me a fortitude save against the venom.
14 piercing.
Oh no.
Ooh, it's a high DC too.
Oh no.
Okay, let's make that fort save. Come on. Fort save. Oh, yeah, nope.
That is a failure. So you are
Yeah.
poisoned and flat-footed, and you're going to take an additional 6 points of poison damage.
Yay.
Proud of us.
This is a poison, isn't it? Fuck. Okay.
Ray, you're up.
All right. I would like to go behind it,
Blanket.
and then I would like to. How do I do my blazing talons again?
You'd have to get into your stats, and then you could use your blazing talon strike.
Perfect.
Oh.
Okay, and were you hitting the spider or one of the undead?
The spider.
Okay, a 32 will hit, but it will not crit.
Damn.
And then I would like to blazing talons onto the spider.
Okay, make me an athletics. 29 is unfortunately not enough.
Really?
All right, I'll use a hero point.
Fair enough.
37.
Wow.
That is, though, enough. Okay, so yeah, now you've managed to also climb onto the spider.
The one remaining skeleton turns and just looks at you.
Oh no,
Sorry,
there's 2
just going-
skeletons still.
What
Yeah,
the
we're-
fuck?
Harry's like, "Hi guys."
Alrighty.
What kind of fuckery is this?
So you still have, so that is your turn, because 1 action to get into your stance, 2 actions to Blazing Talon Surge.
Yep.
Chip, you're up.
I am going to take a step forward. I am going to look at my closest student who has taken some damage.
Not
I'm
enough
going-
to warrant healing.
No?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. I have not lost any points other than 5, so feel free to hit.
Then you know what? You took a. Did
Not
you take
you,
a?
Will.
How are you looking, Cassandra?
Be fine. I've got some time.
Why don't I believe you?
Okay, I believe you.
Then you know. You know what? Instead of just moving up that little bit, I am going to try and move past them all, and just end up right here behind Cassandra, just setting up for maybe next turn.
Okay, how are you moving?
I am just going to move up to like this space here,
Okay.
and then I'm going to crawl along the wall.
Cool, thank you. I just needed to know that information.
Terrible. Oh, I hate that. Professor just skittering along the wall.
I love that
No,
word.
I meant more like a cowardly, like I'm clutched to the wall, like, ugh.
Oh,
right.
Professor.
Tenure doesn't work on spiders.
Oh
It
my
doesn't work
god.
on spiders.
So that was a move, and then I'm going to strategically assess this giant arachnid, and I'm going to try and pop one of its giant eyes like a freaking blueberry.
Nice.
Gross.
It's a big blueberry.
Not with a 17, I'm not.
That will critically miss, I'm afraid.
I hit a priceless antique across the room.
Ooh.
Nim, you're up.
That was like that when we got here.
All right, I think I'm going to use an action to do a knowledge check.
Oh, I forgot to do that.
What can I roll for that, Will?
For this one, it is a nature or occultism check.
All right, I think I'm gonna hit it with that occultism.
So that's a success. You get, but it's not a huge success. So you get 2 questions about a young corpse carrier spider.
Who? Okay, all
Um,
right.
Young corpse carrier spider. Yes.
I guess I will ask for immunities and vulnerabilities.
It's immune to confusion and has no vulnerabilities. So ask a different question.
Resistances?
Poison 15, Sonic 15.
Cool. Neither of those are what I wanted to do.
Hey,
Which
Evandale,
is
thank you
good.
for the raid.
Hey!
oh, sweet!
They're just
Hey!
fighting
Hey, Reed.
corpse. They're just fighting a corpse crawler spider, a custom monster that I've made for this campaign.
Very cool. Thank you, guys.
Thank you for the raid.
We love a raid.
All right, so Nim, that's your knowledge check. Do you have anything else you'd like to figure out?
Absolutely. I am going to, or not figure out, but I am going to cast Searing Light at 3rd level. Please hit.
Oh.
Oh, 17.
A 17 will miss, I'm afraid.
And it's also not the right bonus. It should be a plus 15. Not that it matters. I think I'm going to use a hero point to reroll that.
Okay.
Does everyone but me have more than one?
Whoa.
There we go. A 32. Does a 32 hit?
It is a
Technically,
hit,
it's
but
a
not a crit.
34.
Technically, it's a 34.
A 34 is still a hit, but not a crit.
Damn. I will take what I can get. So that's going to be 20 fire
you for the
damage, and then it
bits.
says additional 17 good damage?
If it's
Additional
undead.
17 good damage if it's undead.
The spider is not an undead. It just has undead on its back.
Fair enough.
It's undead adjacent.
It's undead adjacent.
It
All right.
uses the undead as egg sacs and as weapons for defense.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's an undead enthusiast.
The spider has a very cool ecology that I will get into once you guys have killed it. Lynx, you're up.
I have a couple ideas. I'm not sure if either of them are it, Chief. How flammable do these webs in the room look?
The webs are thick and old. You think it would take a lot of fire to burn them.
Okay, damn it. In that case, I'm gonna go with the other plan, which is walking right over here, slipping behind Nimbus, and pulling out 3 moderate antidotes from my bandolier, and handing 1 to Nimbus and 1 to Cassandra, and I believe handing them over is considered an action.
Yes, it is.
Cool. Then I will just willfully hold out the last one in case the professor would like to grab it on his turn. I think that might be an exploit. I'm not entirely sure.
You're fine. That's acceptable.
Delightful. A moderate antidote, which is not the moderate anti-plague that I handed you all last session, will protect you against poisons. Not like full protection, but provide you bonus to your fortitude rolls for 24 hours.
It does cost you an action to use, like Cooper wouldn't be able to force feed it to you, but he does give them to you.
Correct.
Gotcha.
So, Cassandra, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Well, I'm gonna pop this potion real fast.
Hey.
Warp.
Okay,
Bottled
so
on the right.
using the potion has a manipulate action, which will trigger the skeleton's attack of opportunity.
No!
Oh, it's a champion skeleton. Oh, no.
27
Wow,
to hit you,
guys,
Cassandra.
wow.
Wait, what?
27 to hit you.
That's it.
For 10 points of slashing damage.
10
I was
points.
supposed to
You know
help
what?
the party.
I can handle that for a little bit.
Okay, and then
you
continue
know
with your
what?
turn.
This seems like the perfect time and place to do some remembering. So we're gonna pop some memories of isolation on the spider.
Ooh.
Nice.
Oh my lord.
Alrighty, it has a
Hopefully it
will
doesn't have a
save.
good will.
Oh my god.
God damn it.
You,
I'm gonna,
we're gonna.
We
Alrighty
stepped on
then.
our moment.
Next up is the spider. It's going to use 2 of its actions to use its toxic spray ability.
Oh, it's a cone.
So
It's a
it's going to
cone.
basically fling itself 20 feet up for a short time with its breath weapon, causing it to spray out in a 20-foot emission from the creature.
Wait,
Yeah.
I'm
Back
on its
gets
back.
Everyone.
Yeah, you're fine.
Oh, okay.
That'll get
Everyone
everyone.
put
Don't
up,
worry. You'll stay on its back, but you'll still get hit by the poison bits.
Oh,
everyone-
man.
But at least I took the poison potion,
I do
right?
need all of you to make me a basic fortitude save.
Ooh.
The DC is 25.
Fuck!
Ray, that's a failure. Chip,
Is the
that's
DC
a
any
crit
less
fail.
for me because I popped that little potion?
I'm going to use a hero point to reroll that.
I
Okay.
believe the gives you a bonus, so you have a +3 to what you rolled.
Yeah. Yep.
Ooh. I hope that's
Oh.
enough.
That reroll was worth it.
All right,
That
so the
reroll
DC
was
was
worth
25. So, Ray, you
Only
failed.
Chip made it.
Nim, you failed. Okay, so everyone's going to take the full damage except for Chip, who's going to take half of 9d6.
Oh my god.
How much?
9d6.
9d6.
I'm down, bruh.
No, not the number 96. 9d6.
Oh,
Uh,
Jesus.
41
I was
points of
wow.
poison.
It's an
damage.
important distinction.
Oh my god.
Well, I'm still down.
But
if
wait,
that's the number.
there's more because it then makes a leg slam attack against an adjacent creature, and it's going to make a leg slam attack against Ray.
What?
27 to
How
hit
was
you, Ray?
leg slamming on its own back?
Yeah, that hits.
It's been going to yoga for weeks just for this moment.
17 piercing damage.
Okay.
Okay, and that's 2 of its actions, and with its last action, it's going to take a bite out of Lynx. 30
That'll hit.
for 16 points of piercing.
I am sitting at 12 HP, lads.
Oh, I'm
And
sitting
it
at
can't
0.
use its
I'm
breath
down.
weapon for 4.
But there's a
rounds.
small medic right behind you.
Oh, I love small medics. They're so friendly.
It can be carried in bags of holding.
Ray, you're up.
All right. Am I still on its back?
You're still on its back.
Perfect. I'm gonna dagger its eyeball.
Okay, roll with
As
your
his
dagger.
character.
See, I was also going to suggest twisting its head off with your thighs.
That will
Wow.
hit, but not crit.
Okay, but is there? Oh, I have a hero point. Thank you. Yay!
It does have several eyes.
Oh man. Okay. Which one is the most important?
It has several eyes.
Which one's the most important out of the 7?
There's like
Just call a random one.
there's like a big eye. There's a slightly bigger eye that you could stab if you want.
Yeah, that one. I'll
I mean,
take
is
one.
it glowing like a video game weak point?
No.
Probably not.
All
I'll
right,
go for
Ray,
that one.
you still have 2 actions.
God damn it.
Stab out 2 more of its eyes.
Yeah.
Make it. Get a
Oh.
nice.
That will
No.
miss.
Ooh.
Nope.
That will miss.
All right. Well, we got 1 eye, so 6 more to go.
You're up.
All right. Chip, having prepared to do this last turn, is going to administer some sweet sciencey medicine to dear old Cassandra. 34.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you.
And then he's just going to pivot. The very unfortunately practiced motion at this point. Flick the blood off the healing implements and then apply them to Lynx. 31 to Lynx.
Lynx doesn't notice that you've done that. So there's not much of a reaction to the bloody bit of it, but he does feel the surge of healing. Mwah.
And then, completely invalidating this Hippocratic oath, I'm just going to unload a normal pistol shot into the spider.
As
Fire at
one
will.
does.
As one does.
As one.
30.
Wow.
30 hits for 7 points.
Hippocratic oath, turn thy eyes away for but a moment.
Nim, you're up.
All right. Well, I'm not engaged with either of the undead,
The
so I should be
skeleton's
able
on
to
its
move.
back. You are not.
Yeah, so I should be able to move without getting an attack of opportunity, hopefully.
No, as far as you
So
know.
let's move over there. Get far away from this thing.
It whines as you go away from it, sad.
Oh.
Stick my tongue out. Does that take an action to stick my tongue out at it?
No.
I tell the spider to shut up as I'm like digging into its eyeball.
Oh. Imagine the sound of that.
Chris is like, shut up, you big ugly spider.
You ugly bitch. Okay, I think I'm gonna cast, let's do spiritual weapon. That way I'll have something to use while I cast other stuff.
Spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon. It's not gonna hit.
I
Why
forgot
would
how
it?
the rest
Have
of it
a
goes,
spiritual
but,
weapon.
the spiritual weapon.
If you could put the spiritual weapon right here, that'd be great.
One Star Spangled Beyblade.
One Star-Spangled Beyblade.
But can it part the Red Sea?
I'm gonna say no. But I like that energy for us. And I think that's my whole turn.
All
We
right.
believe hard
Lynx,
enough
it is
because
your turn.
Half the whole of last week.
So it is. Where's my movement?
I want to be more helpful, but my rolls are not.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Why is it that every time Ray wants to be helpful, the rolls are
I
not
mean,
there? But
Either
every time
ones.
I want to be
A
dumb,
bastard.
yeah, they're there.
Chaos.
Like,
incarnate.
make it make sense.
That,
I
that's
want
just
to
how
punch
Ray
the
is.
supremely powerful NPC.
If I recall, my speed is 35 feet. I just can't seem to find it on my character sheet. That's why I'm taking so long.
Ah, yes, it is.
It's
Okay,
under
thank
your
you.
class DC.
Yeah, there it is. Thank you. Ugh, I guess I haven't studied this in a while.
Idiot.
Anyway,
Same
Lynx,
Got
your
me
turn.
there. Lynx is gonna go all the way over here.
All right,
Just
so
still be
as you
within-
step onto that square, it becomes difficult
Yep.
terrain.
Oh, okay.
So
So do I only get right here?
Yeah.
Or okay, cool.
We're
and I
gonna
also need you to
die.
make me a reflex saving throw as you're ending your turn on the web.
I will.
We're gonna die.
We might. We simply might. I'm gonna hurl 2 alchemist fires at it.
Oh,
Both of those will miss, I'm afraid, but none of them will
You're
critically miss.
shitting me.
oh, actually, hold on. Will, can I do? No, never mind.
You didn't
That'd
study,
be
you
cheating.
just regular shot it.
You're right. You're absolutely
A
right.
26 will miss. Fuck.
All right, guys. What do I need to do to pep us up here?
Just keep beating its ass. Just
All
keep.
right. Raise
Bop,
up
bop.
there like TEEAM. That's us team. Yeah. Right?
Yes, but
So
also
it's still gonna take the 8 fire AoE splash, right?
yes, it is, and the skeletons will also take it.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. That's not terrible, I guess.
Hey.
And then I'll make that reflex save.
Your splash damage in the past has done work.
It's done. It's done. That splash damage has moved mountains.
Ray's straddling the spider with the dagger still, stabbing its eyeball, going RODE. That's
A
how we spell.
16 is unfortunately not enough. Your feet will stick to the webs, so you're going to be basically restrained there. You'll need to make an escape DC on your turn if you want to move.
Understood.
I mean, to be fair, at least you're far away from it when you're stuck.
Cassandra.
Correct.
Ooh, I'm gonna shoot some divine wrath on the spider and these corpses at the same time.
ROWDIE.
Divine wrath.
That's the way we spell rowdy. Let's get
All right. I'm
rowdy.
assuming you're going to choose good.
Ooh.
Ooh, you could sicken it. That could be good.
All right. So I'll
No.
do the spider's fortitude save first.
Yeah.
Gets a
Hot
critical
diggity
success. The skeleton, on the other hand, will get a critical failure. So
Huzzah.
roll your 4d10 and we'll double it for the skeleton.
Sweet. Wait, was that a success or a critical success?
Critical.
Critical
Very
success
high.
for the spider, I'm
Damn it.
afraid.
4d10?
Yep.
Cool.
But it should be a critical failure for the.
Yes,
It
is.
is.
This skeleton failure.
And the skeleton
Which
dies.
obliterates the skeleton.
Nice. It
Love
doesn't have
that.
the ability to use its skeleton stuff anymore.
Perfect. Okay.
I got to use
We're
the
making
it throws
progress.
it and pulls itself to it thing that I wanted to, so I'm happy.
For what it's worth, I think that does remove most of, if not all of, its attack of opportunities.
It does.
Yeah.
Then I'm
Oh,
gonna
love
one
it.
action heal myself.
No, there you go. Get
I
yourself 11
deserve
hit
it.
points.
You deserve it.
You
deserve
deserve
it.
it.
Also, I can't heal you anymore for another 10 minutes, so.
And
Yeah.
now
That
it
means
is the
you
spider's
extra
turn.
deserve it.
He did it, kinda.
It's going to fire its web over to you, Lynx, and try to get you caught up in it even more.
Get over here.
Come here, boy!
Hey, boy.
26 to hit
It's a
you.
spider, not a scorpion.
That will, in fact,
Touche.
land.
Okay, can you take 18 points of bludgeoning damage?
I sure can.
From web?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is this web made of?
It's like
Yes.
you know how Miles Morales fires those like web balls at enemies.
It's made out of max damage, is what it's made out of.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it flammable? Is the web flammable?
It is, but you would need a lot of fire,
You would
more
need
than
a
you
lot
or
of
I could
fire.
probably make.
It's kind of juicy.
And then
I mean,
it
I
still has
still
two more
have-
actions. So with
I
its
still have my corgi bomb.
other two
Well, that's
actions, it's
true.
going to use one of those actions to take a bite out of Cassandra. 25 to hit.
Yeah, I got it.
The real question is, does the Corey bomb fit
Oh, sorry,
in
it's
its eye
going to leg
socket?
slam Cassandra. So that'll be 12 points of piercing damage. And then last but not least, it will then kind of like bring its head up and back, and it'll kind of like turn its head in a really gross way and bite Ray.
Ew.
26 to hit you, Ray.
Attack number 3 rolled a 26.
Yeah, that works.
Okay, you can take 18 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make me a fortitude save.
Ray does not have an antidote.
Success.
Wow, never mind.
You're
Ray is
good.
tough, though.
Ray,
Ray
you're up.
doesn't need it.
Ray's antidote is just Ray's willpower.
For real, it's just
Her,
being stubborn.
her rage.
Just her being stubborn. I'm not poisoned. You didn't poison me.
Her rage,
Just
if you
Oh,
will.
okay,
Flex,
maybe I
and the
did.
poison squirts out.
Yeah.
I simply will not, McKenna, but thank you.
She's
I
like,
will.
this isn't poison, and this poison just leaves.
Speaking of Ray,
Speaking of Ray, it's your turn.
All right, so I do still have my corgi bomb.
Yes, you
'Cause
also
we-
still have your stance and stuff.
Yes.
So you could also fire punch it.
I would like to fire punch it, please.
Well, and you have the rune, right?
Cool.
The fire rune?
Now,
I do have the fire.
Ray.
Yes.
I feel remiss to tell you this, but
Uh-oh.
I feel the need to tell you this because it has been 20-some sessions, and I don't think you've used this ability once.
Are we going to talk about Flurry of Blows?
As a baseline, Ray, monks have an ability called Flurry of Blows, which lets them make
Okay.
2 punches with 1 action.
Whoa.
it's a game changer.
It's a game changer.
Yes, would you like to Flurry of Blows this person?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Abso-frickin-lutely.
Right. So make 2 of your Phoenix punches. Hits. And then second one, that one will miss, I'm afraid.
Okay, but the first one hit.
It does. Okay, so that's 1
Um,
action. You still have 2 more.
I would like to set off my corgi bomb.
All right, so
like
you're going to pull out the
Jefferson.
Corgi Bomb and set it off?
Jefferson.
All right.
I want to shove it in the eyeball that I stabbed.
That's fine. It's a radius weapon. Time for me to
Okay.
look up the item stats I made for it.
Oh god, you actually made it. I'm amazed.
Oh, it begins.
All right, so it's a 20-foot radius from the Corgi Bomb that will explode into
no.
a fireball.
Cassandra's dead.
So I need everyone except for Lynx and Nim to make me a reflex saving throw.
Ray's blowing us up.
It's worth it. It's worth it.
Oh, I'm
Oh
so
my
sorry.
God. You're kidding.
It's a ground.
God!
How can it
Wait a
avoid
second.
it?
I don't want to know. Just tell me if I pass or not.
The DC is 20.
Oh my god, Cassandra!
I've got hero points though.
Yeah,
I got hero
That
points
worked.
though.
Oh, that's better. Much better.
yeah.
that's better.
there you
That's a
go.
success. All right, so Ray, roll 66 damage, or I can roll it if you'd like.
Can you roll it for me, please? I
How
also
do
have
you
a hero
dodge
point.
a bomb being put into your eye socket?
All right, so everyone
Until
will take 8
such a
points
way
of,
that the
of
blast-
fire damage, except for the spider.
What? Okay, no, I would like to use my hero point that I so graciously got from
The
chat.
spider rolled a natural 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This-
How do you dodge
Yeah.
a bomb that's put in your
Put in your
eye
eye.
socket?
Very
Right.
carefully, that's
By
how.
rolling a
Oh, thank
natural
you.
20. Chip, you're up.
So
Mad
I
about
took
it.
half of that, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Mad about it. I wasted my corgi bomb.
I'm
so
sorry.
upset.
You
Well,
didn't
you're
gonna
waste
die
it.
mad
Everyone
about
took
it.
8 points of damage.
I'll get you a new one next time we go to town.
The top.
I have a quick question though. Will,
Yep.
how far is like Ray off the ground, or is she kind of like hanging off just the side of the spider?
She's
there?
like 5 feet off the ground.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So I am going to then move up next to her.
Mhm.
I'm going to give her some lovely healing.
Hey, thank you.
Roll
Because I think
to
it's been
heal.
10 minutes since the last fight.
Yes.
Yeah.
27 to Ray.
Nice.
Yay.
And then again, I'm just going to do like a little snub nose revolver.
Nice.
It lifts up one of its legs and it misses. Nim, you're up.
Well, that was just unlikely.
All right. I'm going to do something that I should have done earlier, which is cast Interstellar Void on it.
Oh my.
It's got that should be, again, a saving throw
25.
fortitude of 25.
Oh, I have to figure out why your sheet didn't update correctly.
I don't know. All right. Well,
damn it.
cool. You gotta love a critical success. So it doesn't take the cold damage, but it is still fatigued.
Okay.
And I'm gonna look up. Fatigued. Because that does a bunch of stuff.
It does a whole bunch of stuff.
Okay. That's a -1 status penalty to AC and saving throws.
Perfect.
Okay.
So hopefully that'll help when I use my spiritual weapon.
But that's also a focus spell, so Nim, you would go into the first part of your curse there as well.
I sure do.
So why don't you
I
tell
sure
our
do.
audience what your first
Uh-oh.
part of your curse does?
So the first part of my curse, there's a visual aspect to it where you can see gravity start to lose its hold on Nim a little bit as she begins to be recalled to the heavens from whence she gains her powers. The hair starts to float a little bit, the clothes start to wave in a wind that is not there.
Hayao
But-
Miyazaki is shook.
Hayao Miyazaki is shook. But mechanically, it gives me an unnatural lightness that makes it difficult for me to keep my footing and interact with other physical objects. I am enfeebled 1 and take a -2 penalty to saves and DCs against grapple, shove, and other forms of forced movement. So basically, as long as I stay the hell away from it, I'll be fine.
But the spiritual weapon does hit.
Nice.
And
does 7 force damage.
Yeah, that's your turn.
Yeah,
Lynx.
that's my turn.
You are currently stuck to the ground.
Lynx has never seen an oracle before, like have their curse afflicted on them.
I also did it to the Chimera, so you have seen me do
Yeah,
this
yeah.
before.
I have no memory of that.
On the train.
I have no memory of that. I'm so sorry.
It's okay, Bessie.
Don't worry.
Not to be like that bitch that leaves in the middle of games, but that might have been one of the days where we ordered food and the guy got lost on the way
that
and
might
I had
have
to
been the
leave.
day when you guys ordered food and you had. Oh, anyway, continue. Lynx.
So his first action is going to be staring at Nimbus, very confused.
No, that's a free action.
Oh, okay, cool.
Reaction to ogle Nim.
It's a free action to ogle Nim. However, it would be an action to boggle Nim.
What
Terrible.
is that?
Boggle, the board
Boggle?
game.
Ooh.
Boggle.
Boggle.
The web attack that I got hit by, does that make the DC to get out of here harder?
No, it's just the same DC, and it
No
can
problem.
be a reflex or an acrobatics to escape.
Okay. I probably should have asked that earlier. I don't think it would behoove me to move, honestly, so I'm just gonna stay here.
Okay.
Eat shit and die. I'm gonna hurl 1 Alchemist Fire.
Hits because the Nim's debuff.
God bless.
That's what it's there for.
And that'll be 14 fire damage. I'm also going to impose Debilitating Bomb.
All right.
Which I can only do once per round. So this isn't a stacking debuff.
Yeah.
I would like to impose Flat-footedness to it.
Perfect. So now it has a -3 effectively to its AC.
Delightful. And to follow that up, I'm gonna hurl. I'm out of Alchemist Fires. I'm gonna hurl Frost Vials.
Nice! Hey!
So you critically miss with one, but you critically hit with the other.
Nice.
That is 22 total frost damage. I'm not entirely sure if it'll take that 10-foot status penalty.
It technically does,
Okay, cool.
but it really doesn't have a reason to move right now. As there's a meal directly in front of it. Cassandra, you're up.
What's that? A tasty snack.
What's
Before
that? A tasty
Cassandra's
rat.
turn, I do have a question.
Yep.
For the purposes of Debilitating Bomb, does the flat-footedness last until my turn comes up?
Yeah,
or
the
until
start of
its
your
turn?
next turn.
Delightful. Thank you.
We are
Cassandra, what would you like to
Just
do?
because I really want this to work, I'm gonna try Memories of Isolation again.
Okay. So Cassandra, this is a focus spell, so this would technically go into your curse as well. So you should now go to your stage 2.
Yeah.
Yep, which I'm pretty sure is flat-footed.
Oh my fucking
That's
god.
fortitude, Will. You're supposed to roll will.
Oh, it's a will. Okay, good.
Oh.
You made him roll even higher.
No, I didn't.
He rolled an 18 on the first one. This one was
Oh.
a 19.
Was that a critical success?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
I'm
You
sorry.
rolled a natural 19. Ah.
Well, that was a 2-action one. I'm gonna heal myself a little bit because I deserve it after that.
All right, Ray's not messing around. Her turn.
Well, first it's the spider.
Oh.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
What's that? A tasty snack? You don't want to go and eat a snack like
But
that?
this is now round 9 health to you, Abby. This is now round
Sweet.
2 that it hasn't had its breath weapon. It looks like the poison is starting to come back, but it doesn't look like it'll be here next turn. But it'll basically 2 more turns without it, you figure. You guys are lucky. I rolled a 4 on that. It's going to take a bite out of the rat. 31 to hit you, Chip.
I mean, yes, though thankfully that's not a crit.
Great. 16 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make me a fortitude save.
Fortitude, you say.
Gravity.
25.
Success. You're good. And then it's going to use its
Buffalo
other
rat.
2 actions to try to skewer Ray with its legs. 26 to hit Ray, and a 24 to hit Ray.
Yeah, my AC is 24.
Great, so you're going to take 27, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34 points of piercing damage in total.
Well, I'm glad I healed her last turn.
Then it's your turn,
Yeah,
Ray.
okay. I'm all right. Okay, so how can I do this? Ray's mad. Ray angry because her corgi bomb didn't do shit and it was her last corgi bomb.
Fair.
I know I stabbed the one eye with a dagger. I would like to take all 10 of my fingers and shove them into all of its eyeballs.
Okay, make me a Phoenix Fire Strike.
Okay.
Oh my god.
That's
Get
a
it,
30.
Get it,
Yeah,
get it,
you will
get it,
deal
get
your
it.
damage. You're definitely hurting it, but the eyes seem resilient. Would you like to make another attack?
Yeah. I don't know what I want to do. I just want to.
You could honestly do it again, probably.
Yeah, just keep on.
just keep
Yeah.
jabbing it in
just
the eye.
keep damaging this thing is what you can do.
I mean, we just have to
21 will
keep
miss,
doing
though.
damage is the thing.
Yeah.
I would like to re-roll with my hero point.
Do it.
God
Because of all the debuffs, 25 hits.
Yep.
Yes. Okay.
Beautiful.
I have one more move.
Yep. Would you like to use
Raise-
Flurry of Blows and get 2 attacks out of it?
Yes, please. Ray's just digging. Digging. She wants to like.
So do
Give
2
me your
number 3
eyeball!
attacks.
So what do I hit?
2 number 3 attacks for Phoenix Fire.
Ugh.
No. Second
more.
one. So it's flat-footed, so that brings it down to 25, and it's fatigued, which brings it down to a 24, so that'll hit.
All right.
And that brings it into double digits.
Oh, delightful. We're
I'm
getting
sorry. Oh boy.
Ray literally just has her hands inside its skull.
there. I'm sure it had like almost 300 hit points collectively.
Yes. Chip, you're up.
Ray's like, how's everyone else doing down there?
I give her a thumbs up as a free action.
Lynx
Yes.
just kind of looks down at his feet that are stuck in the web and
Chip is knowing that possibly there's that, it looks like it might be doing a spray again, is going to, hold on, there's a web there. Chip is going to back up a little bit just into the room over here.
Okay.
And I'm going to do a studied shot on it, try and get some nice sweet precision damage.
Fire at will.
God damn it.
An
I hate
18
to
will
see
miss,
it,
I'm
Chad.
afraid.
You know what? I'm going to use a hero point for this. I'm going to live dangerously.
That's fair.
Why
Come
did I-
on. Oh, for God's sake.
Oh.
Oh,
Well,
bestie.
sorry, Chip.
Well, that's my turn. And I was really
Yeah.
hoping to get flat-footed to Lynx, but
Yeah.
and I'm out of hero points. So if I am at risk of death now.
Yeah, Nim, you're up.
Yeah, same. All right. Well, I am going to first sustain Interstellar Void, so it needs to make that fort save again. How did
28.
it do?
It succeeded.
That succeeds, so it takes half of the 3d6. So it takes 6 cold damage.
Nice.
And then I'm going to make that spiritual weapon attack again.
Roll it.
Nah, that's
19
not
will
going to hit.
miss, I'm afraid.
All right, that's my turn. Oh, wait, no. I still have one more action, don't I?
You do.
Yes, you do.
Oh, Chip, you've gotten 2 hero points.
Oh,
Wow.
I think
thank you,
I will
chat.
make an additional attack with spiritual weapon.
Do it.
I would love. We'll just add the minus
Yeah, I'll just add the minus to it.
manually.
So 15 will miss.
Yeah. All right.
And Nim, you also
Worth
got
a
a hero
shot.
point. Lynx, you're up.
Hey, thank you.
I'm very upset with myself.
Oh,
Okay.
Sorry, train of thought fully went 6 different ways. I just realized that I gave myself last level I gave myself an infinite supply of 2 recipes basically, and I chose Acid Flask and Frost Vials. One because Acid Flask has proven useful in shredding armor.
Yep.
2 because Frost Vial is a nice little support piece. I didn't realize that Frost Vial has no persistent damage on it.
Yeah.
That makes me sad.
Mm,
But it is okay.
It is what it is.
What it
what it
is.
is.
That being said, I'm gonna hurl 3 acid flasks in a row.
2 of them will hit. The third one will miss.
Okay. That's the first one. That's the second one.
Okay, so 4, 5, 6, 7. So the first one does 7, and the second one does 15. Okay.
So 22 total acid damage. If that does anything, you're more than welcome to apply it as it is.
Yep.
I'm also going to impose Debilitating Bomb again
Yep.
for flat-footed.
All right. Cassandra, it's your turn.
Okay. So as part of my curse, I get a free recall knowledge at this level.
Cool.
So I want to take a little peek-see around this room and see, would it take more than just this one spider to make all these webs?
Yeah, you
I'm
can
so
do that
scared
with
of this
nature.
same question.
You can do that with a nature or occultism.
I'll choose occultism, so it's 10 plus my thingy-majiggy,
Mm-hmm.
my modifier, which is occultism. Where is that? So it's going to be a 22.
Sure, that's enough to get one question about it. And yes, one of these spiders would produce this many webs. Based on how large they are, you can figure out that this is a young version of it. The matron version of it would have much more webbing and a lot more like thicker webbing. And then the oldest one that you can find, the equivalent of an ancient, would be a broodmother corpse carrier. And these can be known to be gargantuan sized, and they can carry like massive undead on their backs. This is a baby.
Sweet. I let my group know all of this. Like, hopefully there are no more spiders in the room. Also, it was nice talking to you guys because I'm gonna try this again because this is stupid and enter level 3 of my curse.
You can't enter level 3 of your curse yet because you're still too low
can't?
of a level.
I
Oh,
think you have to be level 11. So that
Yeah.
does technically mean that we can use as many focus points as we like right now without killing ourselves.
yes, I love it.
Well, the creature takes
Just a
half of the
little-
damage.
Thank goodness.
Yeah. Alright, and with that, it will be the spider's turn. The spider is going to fire a web at Chip. 31
Cute.
That will hit, but not crit, thankfully.
for 17 points. And you get
Ooh.
stuck to the ground there.
The amount of webbing, Chip is probably like 50% web at this point.
Next one, it will fire a web. It won't fire another web shot. It will try to take a bite out of Abby. 24 will hit you for 21 points of piercing damage.
Reaction.
Yep.
Where is it?
Will
Oh,
DC.
28.
It fails.
Take 6 points.
Ooh.
Full persistent bleed. And
Weakness
one.
1.
Weakness 1 to piercing and slashing damage.
Damn,
Yay.
son, that's good.
I feel so useful.
Piercing
right
like
now.
a certain dagger.
Or
Woo!
actually, even the Phoenix Fire Fists do piercing, I believe.
Yup.
Nice.
And I think my
We
bullets
buffed
are
Ray.
piercing too.
But mainly important to this is that you did some damage to it. But can you also make me a fortitude save against the poison?
Woohoo! Yes, I can. I don't want to, but I will.
I'd like you to.
It's a favor.
Keep
As
in
a
mind,
favor.
that you drank the antidote. Oh, doesn't
You're
matter.
fine.
Oh, nice. Not 20.
All right.
You've
and then it'll
developed
use
an
its last
immunity?
attack to try to skewer Ray with its leg, and miss.
Nope.
Ray, you're up.
Yeah,
That might be
Ray's
a
wise
critical
to its
failure.
tricks.
that's right.
It is going to take, if I recall, Acid Flask is almost entirely persistent damage.
Mhm.
Is it going to take both of them or just
Just one.
one? Okay, that's what I thought. That's 2d6. Let me roll that for you.
Sizzle, sizzle, sizzle.
10.
Yay.
Nice.
I love Acid Flask.
All right, and then Ray, it'll be your turn. What would you like to do?
Can Ray try to rip its head off?
You can through punching it, is what I would recommend. There's no sort of athletic coup de grace at this level.
Okay. One punch or Phoenix punching it?
You're in your Phoenix Punch stance, so it would be the Phoenix Punch. Because of all the debuffs, that hits.
Yes. I want to take its head.
It's still alive. So you manage to jam it in there, but you don't quite sever it. You still have 2 more actions. Misses.
God damn it.
1 more
Use
action.
your last one for flurry.
Yeah, I agree. Try to get that flurry. Damn.
Unfortunately, those will miss.
Sad.
However, you did some damage, and that's always helpful. And you actually did a little bit more because of the type of damage that you're doing.
That's
Delightful.
true.
Chip, you're up.
Good news and bad news for everyone. The good news is 8 is my favorite number. Bad news is that's currently my health.
So
Stab yourself.
I haven't stabbed myself, but for the moment, I'm more concerned with just dealing with this fella. So I'm going to strategically assess. I'm going to try and shoot him with the gun.
Misses.
Fun.
You have 2 hero points.
I do have 2 hero points, so I'm going to use one of them now. We're wheeling and dealing. Yes!
So Chip,
Nat 20.
you
I felt
thread the
that.
needle. And the bullet goes into the hole that Ray put the Corgi bomb into. And it goes through the
Ew.
entire spider
Into
out
the
the
thermal
other end.
exhaust port.
Ew.
There we go.
As you take it out.
Gross.
God bless.
Also, I'd like to point out that this is a tiny little Ratman pistol, so it probably just goes into its head. The spider just kind of freezes and then drops to the floor dead. Like nothing splashy or amazing like magic or fiery punches, just little bullet goes into the tiny brain somewhere in there.
You just got the right spot.
Yeah.
Nice.
You hit a good spot.
Mm-hmm.
And then I stab myself with some heals.
Yes, would you guys
With
like
all
to
due
take
respect,
some time to
stab
heal up
yourself.
in this room?
Yeah, I think we should.
Yeah.
We want to spend as much time as possible. I can just
Sorry.
heal everyone up to full pretty easily.
What is this
I know
place?
that.
I want
Um,
to figure out what this place is.
Well, it's a
Lynx
very
would
large
like to-
atrium.
Lynx would like to figure out how to pull Nim out of that.
Nim is fine.
Yeah.
Nim is, I mean, looking a little, you
Mystic.
know, a
All right.
little more feeble than usual, but
On that note, then,
nothing she can't handle.
wait
Good for
28
her.
minutes, 28 healing to Nim.
Ha! Thank goodness.
I'll just say we'll hand wave it and say if you
Okay.
spend an hour that you'll be able to.
Yeah, just sitting in a circle. Heal. Heal.
And
needles.
I will refocus, I
Perfect.
think.
And yeah, while you guys are spending an hour in this room, let me tell you a little bit about it. So this large atrium has a very ornate tile carving in the middle of the room. The roof above you is like a domed ceiling. It has like a very nice acoustic to it. There are 3 doors. There's one to the north, one to the east, and one to the west. There's also 4 stairwells, 2 to the north, 1 to the east, 1 to the west, but they appear to lead to other doors that you would think would just be other entry points to the different wings of this building. Lynx, because of your earlier society role, you're able to decipher this language to get a basic idea. You know that the wing on
Okay.
the right has the time magic ring written on it as its label. The wing to the north is related to planar magic, and the ring to the left is related to war magic.
1 second while I write that down, if you don't mind.
Yep.
Planar magic.
Planar magic.
The left door was time magic.
The left door was war magic. The right door was time magic. The north door was planar magic.
Oh boy, these are some powerful magics.
Yeah, they
Our
are.
magic sounds particularly useful, considering.
Lynx has no sense of what any of that means, so he is going to just ask the oracles for their opinion.
Oh, well, I would assume planar magic has to do with other planes of existence, and considering what we learned might have happened to Kalim, or this place as a whole, they might have gotten shot to another plane of existence. So that could be potentially useful. War magic, I'm assuming, has to do with weapons, which, well, we all know how that went. And then, what was the other one?
Time magic.
Time magic.
I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory. Maybe traveling forward and back in time and memories and
Yeah, you
all
gotta go
that.
back.
They
back
can
to the
control
past.
clocks.
If it's not clear, I'd also like to carefully get out of the web now that I have time to do so.
Yeah, you guys can easily kind of get out of it.
Can we cut
And
through
funny
them?
thing you've noticed, as like after you slayed the spider, while you're resting,
Oh?
the webs lose all their stickiness.
Ew!
Weird.
I don't like that.
Gross.
Can I burn them now? Like,
Yeah.
can I just get rid of
If
them
you want
entirely?
to, you could
Cool.
burn them and make a pretty big fire. Because they would
Maybe we
all
should go
burn.
wait in the other room
Maybe
while
we'll-
you do this.
Yeah, yeah.
I am gonna tell them to go wait in the foyer.
Boop, boop, boop,
I mean, trust me, I've seen what secondhand smoke does to lungs.
I am going to invite Ray to come with me to do this.
Yay!
I will say that I don't have a version of this map without the webs on it.
That's fine.
But yes, the webs will be burnt away.
I want to believe that Ray just kind of like laughs while it all burns down.
Yeah.
Burn.
But I just want to get rid of them, just in case it has any effect on if another spider ever comes into this lair.
Not to mention the fact that don't spiders' webs usually sometimes jiggle and work as an alarm system.
Mhm.
Yes.
Don't know how far this web reaches.
No idea.
So, as y'all kind of like set this room on fire and it's burning, and you have those 3 paths ahead of you, I think that's where we'll call it this evening, as that seems like
Sounds
a
good.
good resting point.
Yeah.
So thank you all so much for coming down to our to this episode of the League of Amazing Adventurers here on Tabletop Rolls.
Woo!
Don't forget to check out our other shows on Friday night. We have the Calling Chronicle, episode 2 of that, which is going to be starting in this time slot at 9 p.m. CST, 7 p.m. PST. On Saturday, we have the anime podcast in the same time slot. And then on Sunday, we have myself playing Dragon Age in the evening as we continue to make our way through that game. And then you can join us next week for the next episode of the League of Amazing Adventurers. Abby, if you want to talk about your charity one more time.
Yeah.
I've been plugging the link a couple times during the session, but there's this great organization called Pilots to the Rescue, where basically pilots volunteer to fly at-risk animals from overcrowded shelters to other shelters so they can find their forever homes. So the link is pilotstotherescue.org. You can check out their merch and donate and stuff and just see what they do. It's really cool. So check it out.
Awesome. And then with that, everyone, thank you once again for coming down. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It will help us out immensely.
If
But
you are watching on YouTube, you should come to the Twitch sometime because the hero points tonight saved our lives.
Seriously.
Thank you so much, chat. You guys are wonderful.
We could not have done that without chat.
but
True.
otherwise, we're going to get a raid going. We're going to head over
Raid,
to
raid,
Nat20
raid.
Productions. And yeah,
Oh,
Or the
yeah.
longboats.
let's go say hi to PJ. Oh, that's an invalid username.
Oof. Oh.
Why am I bad at
We
this?
got this.
I got this.
It's Nat 20 Productions official, maybe?
Yeah, I think I just misspelled official.
Hmm.
Control V. There we go. So everyone, thank you so much for coming. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Thank you guys.